Hey, my name is Ralph and I'm with Flexfilm, and in this video we're going to compare the Flexfilm NanoFlex 20 to the Rayno S9 20, and we're going to see what happens. So in this video I want to show you several testing measures that you're going to find in our industry that everyday window film installers are going to use to try to demonstrate window film. And the reason you're going to see testing measures like this is because the majority of all the manufacturers and the distributors encourage this. So that's where I got this from, okay? Now I'm going to be able to show you the data as we compare one film to another so that you can decide, what you think about the films. And in no way is any of these tests that I'm going to show you where I'm going to imply one film is better than the other. So here we go. The solar transmission meter. This is one of the better ones on the market today, made by EDTM. And what we're going to get from this meter is transmission data. We want to know how much infrared radiation passes through the film. So whatever these numbers are, if we want to calculate how much it blocks, it's whatever the difference is. Because we know 100% is coming to us and only so much of it's going to get through. We only really care about the top number because it's going to be a number that's going to show us a broad spectrum reading. It's going to be like giving us a score after the entire football game. The second number is sort of important, but it's a narrow band reading. It's only going to give us a small reading on what's going on in part of the spectrum, like you're only trying to get the score of the first quarter of the game. But when we drop the film, the numbers will pop up, we can see what they are, and we can tell by which one is the lowest number, because it's considered by most to be the better film. This is called the heat lamp demonstration. This is probably a crowd favorite. One of the reasons it's probably a crowd favorite is because it's probably more an emotional way to test film, because we can put our hand in front of this and we can feel really what's going on. It tells a different story than say a meter will. Okay, we're going to use a heat sheet only because this is a video. See, we can't put your hand in front of this, so this will tell us exactly what our hand feels by when we turn this on and it reacts to heat, it heats up. This demonstration is real good at showing us how window film manages the heat and the solar energy through conduction, convection, and how it re-radiates from the glass. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take the window film and we're going to put it in front of this heat bulb, and we're going to see how long it takes for this heat sheet to change colors with a timer. Most people believe that the longer it takes for this heat sheet to change colors, which would represent what our hand feels, the better the film. This is a BTU meter, and BTU stands for British Thermal Unit. A British Thermal Unit is the amount of energy it takes to heat 1 pound of water, 1 degree Fahrenheit. And in this meter, there's a little sensor in the front. And if I were to point this at the sun right now, it's going to meter at about 250 BTUs. So I'm going to set this at 250 BTUs. I'm going to put it in front of the heat lamp demonstration. I'm going to drop a slide with our film on it and in between the BTU meter and the heat source, and then we're going to see how low we can make this number go. So the lower the number, supposedly the better the film. This right here is a radiometer. This is one of my personal favorite tests that I've seen. This is a little partial vacuum inside a glass like a light bulb, and there's a little pin structure with a little windmill thing that spins. Now, in the presence of energy, this little windmill thing will spin. I want to show you how it spins real quick when I blast it with energy. See how fast that goes? Now, what we're going to do is we're going to actually put a piece of film in between the energy source and the radiometer, and supposedly the slower this thing goes, the better the film. That's what we're doing here. Okay, in this test, we're going to use this little UV card right here, which is very, very sensitive to UV rays. In this little area right here, it'll turn purple in the presence of UV. I could take this card out right now, put it under the sun, it'll turn purple really, really fast. And the darker it gets, the more UV that is hitting the card. I can also do it artificially with this little light that we bought, UV light off of Amazon, and watch how it turns purple here when I put it to it real quick. We're going to put this underneath the films. We're going to shine the light down on it. We're going to see which films block out the most UV or how well they perform. This is the UV test. Okay, so here's what I've got. I have two really good ceramic films at Flexfilm. I have the Panaflex and the Nanoflex. Here's what this film's gonna do for you, and I want to explain a few benefits, okay? First of all, it'll manage the heat really well. The energy that comes from the sun will absorb into this film, and you see how long it holds it and keeps it from going inside your car. Our films are really, really good at doing that. I don't really worry about the transmission data because I know when the film absorbs the heat, it holds it right there. Also, if you're worried about fade and color change, you don't have to worry about this film because there's no dye in it. This is a carbon-based film. Carbon will not fade or change colors, unlike dye can do. Also, our film will stay on the glass. The reason we know this is we've been selling this film for over 7 years, and we have a really good track record. We're not dealing with warranty claims. We're also backed by a global 500 company that manufactures this product. Here's what I want you to do next. I want you to go to flexfilmstore.com. You can buy this product right now. We will sell to anybody. You don't have to have a special license or be in a special group. And if you have an interest in putting this on your own car, we suggest that you locate a dealer, somebody you trust, that you know will do a good job, and either encourage them to buy the film from us on our website or buy it yourself and bring it to them. Either way, we want you to enjoy this film when you get it put on your car and stay cool. Hey, before you go, don't forget to like and subscribe and give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Thank you.